Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Dan coming at you with another episode of Fleet Friday, and I want to start this out by thanking the Blaine County Sheriff's Department for allowing me to use 3 of their vehicles. This is going to be another Blaine County Sheriff's Department featured video. Today we have the 2014 Charger, the 2016 Charger, and the 2018 Charger, and that's going to go in order 14, 16, 18, in that order. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and we will do as we always do. We'll go from vehicle to vehicle, look through all the liveries, look through all the extras, and walk around the vehicle and see what each vehicle has to offer. Now before I do that, let me talk about each vehicle in its current state and how it applies. So the 2014 Charger, which we have right here, is unlocked at the rank of Deputy 2. Now this is a beautiful vehicle. It does have it does not have a extensive extras list in the sense that the 16 Charger has, which we'll get to in a minute, but it does have a daytime lights and cruise lights. Moving on to the 16 Charger, this is actually unlocked at the rank of Sergeant. So this would be a sergeant vehicle within the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. We can see that this is also similar. You guys will probably have noticed this within the DPS fleet. And then moving on to the 2018 Dodge Charger. This beauty is unlocked at the rank of Senior Deputy, and this is going to be the same as the 2014 Charger as far as lights and everything goes. So we're gonna pull out. We're gonna start with the 2014 Charger. Look at all the liveries, look at all the extras, do a walk around of the vehicle, and then move on to the other one. So let's pull this out. Let me make sure I don't scratch anything, because they will probably be very mad at me if I do. Let's go ahead and pull out over here next to the ambulance, because I'll need the ambulance if I scratch this vehicle. And let's do a walk around of the vehicle. So I got my little key fob here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open up all the doors, because for some reason this key fob has that. And I'm also gonna open up the trunk and the hood. Very useful key fob. So looking in the back here, we can see all of our electrical equipment. Pretty standard in the back of a police car. Nothing really of surprise there. We're gonna move around to the side. We see our prisoner cage in the background with a nice blue flashing intersection light right there on the cage that will that illuminates through that window when it's closed. Coming in here, we do see the nice intersection lighting again with the light bar, and then again with the push bar, giving it that nice finish, and also equaling out the blue to red ratio on the side, from a side view. Let's get down in here and look at what we have to offer. We also have the high-speed center console there, and then obviously we have the shotgun and the M4 mounted in the middle. We have the Panasonic Toughbook up there to run our MDT, and then we have a passenger and also a driver's side spotlight, and we also have our watch guard. Pretty standard police equipment. Some, the things that you would find in any police car within the state of San Andreas. Moving on to the engine bay, very detailed, looks absolutely beautiful, very nicely made. Whoever did this spent a lot of time on it. And then of course we cannot forget about the Weston push bar, and of course it is a double layered wraparound, so perfect for pursuits and implementing that pit technique. And we can also see those dashboard lights right there, giving us a nice little red and blue pattern, as well as the red and blue in the push bar. So let's go ahead and get all these doors closed. Again, let me pull out my little key fob here, get everything closed, and then we will I just like completely ADHD'd right there. I apologize. And let's get through all these liveries. So livery number 0 is going to be the default Blaine County Sheriff's Department livery. Nothing entirely special here. This is just the regular BCSO livery. Moving on to livery number 1, we can see those the reflective paint added onto the back there. This is going to be our Traffic Enforcement Division. Drive sober or get pulled over, and then I assume the other side says click it or ticket, and sure enough it does. So wrapping around, taking a quick little view of this, absolutely beautiful. Going on to number 3, the Criminal Investigations, and changing it to gray is now going to be Warrant Services, which is also going to give us that nice little cuff insignia on the back left quarter panel. And then livery number 4 is going to give us a ghosted livery, all white, but I believe you can change the color. Don't quote me on that. Actually, let's find out. Can you change the color on this? Yes, you can. So the ghosted livery does have the ability to change colors. So that is something that is a very neat little feature there. I do like that. And then livery number 5 is going to be completely unmarked. So now resetting it back to livery number 0, let's look at all the extras and see what they all are. Let's take them all off. This is the base vehicle. This is what you'll get with no liveries at all. So this is probably what you would see with the unmarked vehicles, no extras. Nice, actually a pretty nice lighting pattern in the back. I'm not gonna lie, I like the wig-wag effect and the blue and red in the reverse lighting bay, and then the red and blue strobing lights in the back dash. And then of course, as we mentioned, the intersection lighting right there from the prisoner partition. And of course, coming around to the front, we have the lights in the fog bay, and then also we have the lights up there on the dashboard. So let's go ahead and look at everything and see what they all do. Extra number 1 is going to add on that light bar right there at the top. So this is most likely what you would be using at a senior deputy level. Actually, sorry, at a deputy 2 level. Actually, you would probably have a few more of these extras added at the deputy 2 level, but we'll get to that in a second. Extra number 2 is going to be a portion of the wraparound light bar. Extra number 3 is actually going to be our ALPRs back here on the trunk, so we can see that added back there. Extra number 4 is going to be the secondary portion of the wraparound, and then extra number 5 is most likely going to be our actual push bar. And there you go. There's the Weston push bar, completing the wraparound effect for this vehicle. And this is most likely what you would be driving at a Deputy 2 level. Probably something exactly like this, because I wouldn't imagine that they would let you run without the light bar at Deputy 2, but I could be wrong. If you ever decide to join the BCSO, make sure you read the vehicle or look through the vehicle structure and find out what you are and aren't allowed to do. Now, extra number 6 has our cruise lights, so we'll just slap that on there real quick, and it does look really nice. So that is going to be it for the 2014 Charger. Let's go ahead and retire this back to its location all the way back here. And boom, we'll go ahead and turn the lights off in that, and let's go ahead and jump in to the 2016 Dodge Charger. Now, reminder, this is unlocked at the rank of Sergeant within the Blaine County Sheriff's Department, so this is most likely, I think this will have a supervisor livery if they do that. If they still make supervisor liveries, this vehicle should have one of those. So livery number 0, livery number 0 is going to be the default Blaine County Sheriff's Department livery. Number 1 is going to be the Traffic Enforcement Division. Number 2 is going to be the Criminal Investigations. Most of these are going to be repeats. Livery number 3 is going to be the Warrant Services, and then it resets. So it does not have a supervisor livery, and in fact, I think it even missed one of the subdivisions. I can't remember what subdivision it is. Oh, it's what is it called? What is it called? Wildlife. So Wildlife does not have a livery, and actually, now that I think about it, it didn't have a livery on that 14 Charger either. Anyways, going on to the extras. Now, this is, as you guys would have known if you watched the DPS video, this is going to be a fully customizable light bar. So extra number 1 is going to turn off the lighting in the front and the back. Extra number 2 is going to give us the a different lighting pattern in the front and change it to add on the red, blue, and strobing white effect in the center, but also canceling out a lot of the middle of the light bar. Extra number 3 is going to extra number 3. Let's see what extra number 3 does. I'm not seeing what extra number 3 is doing. Let's see. So extra number 3, I don't see what extra number 3 does. Extra number 4. Let's see if we can find. Again, I'm not seeing what this is doing. I think it's adding something on here. Oh, it's removing the white lighting from the push bar. Extra number 5 is removing the white lighting from the actual light bar itself. Extra number 6 is going to remove the yellow lighting from the light bar in the back. Extra number 7 removes the lighting facing forward. And then extra number 8 is going to give us the traffic advisory going right to left in the back there, which means extra number 9 is going to give us a nice little takedown effect. And sure enough, there it is. So, and then extra number 10, let's go ahead and turn this off. Turn all these off. Extra number 10, let's see what extra number 10 is gonna do. I don't see it. I'm not. Oh, extra number 10 is the ALPRs on the back trunk. Extra number 11 is going to be our cruise lights, and then extra number 12 is going to be our parking lights, activating and turning off these lights back there and the lights right there. I'm not going to go too much into that vehicle because, like I said, that is more or less the same vehicle that you would have received, or that we went over in our DPS video. So let's go ahead and jump in this car, pull it forward, add on all the extras. Oh, no. Take off all the extras, and let's take a look at this car. So first things first, we are going to look at the liveries. So looking at the liveries, livery number 0 is the default Blaine County Sheriff's Department. Livery number 1 is going to be the Traffic Enforcement Division. Livery number 2 is going to be the Criminal Investigations Division, and livery number 3 is going to be Warrant Services. Now, that means livery number 4 is most likely going to be their ghosted skin. Yes, and as we know, this can change colors at will, so it is not necessarily white. It can be black, red, purple, blue, anything that the person running it may decide to do within the reasoning of their COC. And livery number 5 is going to be completely unmarked. Now, this vehicle is the 2018 Dodge Charger, and this is unlocked at the rank of Senior Deputy. So going over the extras now, extra number 1 is going to be the light bar. And I also do want to note that I really do like the red and blue effect that is going on in the headlights. That is a really neat little feature. I do strongly enjoy that, and I think it is a nice little touch. Extra number 2 is going to be a portion of the wraparound light bar. Extra number 3 is going to be the ALPRs, and extra number 4 is going to be another portion of the wraparound light bar, which means extra number 5 is going to be our Weston push bar. There it is, the Weston push bar with the Wayland speaker right there mounted to the push bar. I think this vehicle looks absolutely amazing. Let's turn it back to the default sheriff skin. I think this looks absolutely beautiful, and this is what you would get at the rank of senior deputy within the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. All in all, I think all three vehicles are absolutely beautiful, and all of them look like they would be a ton of fun to drive, and I hope you guys think so as well. So let's go ahead and back this up. I do want to say while I'm parking this vehicle that I do apologize for missing this video last week. Obviously, as you guys noticed, this is coming out on Thursday, which means tomorrow will be what was supposed to be this week's episode of Fleet Friday. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, and go ahead and post down below what department you would like to see next. And if the department that you want to see next is in fact the Sheriff's Department, what vehicle you guys would like to see next. And with that said, I think next episode tomorrow, without giving out too much because, you know, still want you guys to watch, is going to be pickup trucks. I'll keep it at that. Anyways, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your boy Darren, and I will see you guys next time. Doses.